Hey guys, welcome to another awesome edition of RMRC's Friday stream.
I'm Alec.
I'm Kevin, and we've got some special things for you today. We're going to go over some new products. We've got a special report from Tim, who's up at Flite Fest 2018 in Malvern, and we do have a contest for you guys too that's going on right now. If you have not checked already, look at our Facebook page, the RMRC home Facebook page. We've got a contest that is for Nano Goblin. So if you've got a Nano Goblin, we'll wait for you. Go ahead and take a picture right now of your Nano Goblin. Reply to this post because at the end of the show, we're going to give away one of our new 3S lithium-ion packs for your Nano Goblin. So go stop what you're doing right now. We'll wait a few minutes here, and you can go take a picture. Actually, we're going to keep going. So take a picture, post it, and later we'll do a random drawing at the end of the show to give this away to one of you lucky contestants. So without further ado, we'll get started with some new products here. What do we have first, Alec?
We got a 3S 2200.
What? We've got a 3S 2200? This is a great pack, right?
Everything.
This is Gen's Ace, right?
Yeah, Gen's Ace.
Oh my gosh, a 3S 2200.
25C. I'll move the mouse out of the way.
Yeah, look at that.
2200 3S. It's your everyday pack for almost every airplane ever invented in some form or fashion.
So, in addition to the 2200 pack, we also have the 6S. So all the hype stuff, 1300 6S packs. So if you're looking for some extra voltage for your quad, and you can't find any 6S packs, we've got this for you right here.
That's a big pack. Yes.
It is a big pack. It's quite the brick. So I know that Ryan here has loved switching to 6S, so I'm sure he'll be picking up a few of these. We do have got a limited quantity right now, so if you wanted to get some, check it out. I see Ryan says so much hype, Alec.
Yeah, it's so shiny, it's really hard to get the camera to pick it up.
Yeah, look at that. Look
Gold.
at that. Yep, typical Tattu packaging there. Should have the same reliability too. So if you want one of those, pick them up today. The 2200 pack is $19.99, and the new 6S pack is $36.99. So you do pay a little bit more of a premium going to 6S, but more cells is more cost, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, we do have another new product here. It's really cool. If you've been checking our new products page, you'll see it's the how do you say that? ROCROW?
ROCROW.
ROCROW.
Robotic Crow. I think is what they're going for.
It's probably because it's black. I don't know. It's really awesome here.
Got it.
This is for Falcons, to train Falcons. And I forget where these guys are from.
The
UK. And they're actually at Flite Fest right now, so we are selling these up there. And I think they're giving demonstrations for these. So if you are up at Flite Fest and watching this, make sure you check out our booth. We do have these on display. And what this is for training Falcons. And you would think that if you're going to train Falcons with an RC plane, propeller might hit it when it's attacking it. These guys have made it into an EDF. So if you look at the front here, I'm show the side view. I don't know if you can get that in there or not. But it's got a little guard in the front, so it actually protects the motor from any claws getting inside there, from hurting the bird. So these birds are very expensive, and they've been trained to take down birds like this. And this is an RC bird, basically. So at the front of that, can you squeeze that in the camera there? It's really soft foam to not hurt anything. So you can paint these to make them more realistic, but the bird can't tell otherwise. And from the videos we've seen of it, they take them down pretty easily. And what's this made from, Alec?
It is EPP.
This is a nicely molded EPP wing and fuselage here. You can see the details of the feathers. Of course, you can paint that if you've got an airbrush to make it a little more realistic. And this is an Elevon plane, so you don't have a tail that's actually functioning. You just have the two Elevons acting as a flying wing. And then you have the tail sticking out the back, just like this. There's no control surfaces back there on the back of the bird. So it's all on the wings. You've got this area right here, the tunnel where the EDF is, and you have room on the sides for your ESC, your flight controller, and battery. The battery is going to be I think it's a 4S 1300 to 1800.
It goes up in the head there.
Yeah, you can't really tell. It's into the abyss.
Really big.
It's got a slide up in front of the head there.
Yeah.
Now this does include the EDF that's pre-installed from the factory. but you're going to have to supply your own ESC. And we're working with Wingbeat, the maker of this bird, to get ESCs in stock. But if you've got a 40 amp ESC sitting around that's rated for 4S, it'll work just fine. And of course, just a regular radio for flying wings. So no, you don't need any crazy amount of channels or anything. And what's really cool about this is it's really going to turn heads anywhere you go. You go to your local flying field, it looks so realistic in the air. You've seen the painted birds before that have the prop on the front of it. It doesn't look quite right because it's got a spinning prop.
Spinning prop and the proportions aren't right. They actually they have photos on their website where they have crows and they have different versions of this, and they have the wing laid out so that they can get the painting right and everything else when they do offer a different one that's all painted up and stuff. But
so yeah, what's the price on this one? It's $299.99. So add your own ESC. It comes with EDF, as we said, is installed. So you've got a really realistic bird here. If you want to, fake out your neighbors or get all the birds worked up in your local.
Yep. We were doing that over our.
Oh, we have the video here. Okay.
Yeah.
You show it behind us.
Yeah.
All right. Peter's gonna pull up the video here, and you guys can see exactly how this thing works in action. I don't know if you can make it any bigger or not, but can you go to the actual YouTube link there? Get out of your way.
Oops.
Oh no. So we'll get out of the way here and show them how this thing works. So you can see the Falcon taking off there. The RC bird, of course, is not flapping its wings. And what amazes me about these birds is how aggressive they are and how well they can actually keep up with a plane that's doing loops and rolls. As you can see how fast these things are.
And I think that's a peregrine, and they will actually fly inverted too, which is kind of cool.
Okay, I didn't know that's what it was called, but
taking it out.
Yeah. No real damage there. Actually, cracked foam, but of course with a little bit of welder glue, since EPP works so well with that, you can fix it and get back up in the air.
They would do like 500 takedowns in a day or something like that.
I don't know.
He was giving us some huge numbers.
He did a demonstration here at the shop. Unfortunately, I was not here for that. Were you here, Alex?
I was here. I flew it. It flies like a typical EDF. It's kind of got a weird thrusty thing. If you're going slow, it kind of tries to push itself backwards. But there you see the bird actually has a hold of it, taking it to the ground.
Took it all the way down.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
But it flies good. They do have one that they brought with them that had FPV in it too. Put the camera underneath in front of the ducted fan inlet.
Move this out of the way, and you can show the
how
side
efficient
view here,
that is for actual
getting air inside the
getting
front,
air into the duct. But close up can, there you go.
So where would you mount your camera at?
They had it mounted like right up here on this foam part. There's harder foam in there, and then just sticking down in the tunnel.
Would you use an AIO, you think? Is that what they had?
No, they had a full camera in it. Camera and separate transmitter.
Okay. So, well, if you guys want one of these, we do have them in stock right now. We have them available in white or black, so you can choose what you want your bird to be. You can paint it like a seagull, I guess, if you'd like, or you can. Thanks for fixing that.
Yeah.
Or you can go with the black crow version. So it's the ROCROW, robotic crow from Wingbeat. Again, that's $299. Okay, moving on to some gimbals here. This is specifically made for quad racers who don't want to have the extra travel that the typical stock Taranis offers. So a lot of the racers don't like to have, they don't want to go very far to reach max travel. This actually helps out with that. You'll see it's in red. That means it limits how far it goes. So 45 degrees throttle travel for quicker throttle response. It's got the Hall sensor in there, 4 ball bearings, and adjustable tension. So FPV racing, 3D, aerobatic fixed wing, 3D heli, all that stuff. If you want to have shorter throws, this is a great product for that. So typically you only have it on the throttle side. So what do you think of that, Alec? Nice and smooth?
Nice and smooth. It's their standard, what is it, the M9?
Yeah, the M9. I've got it on my Taranis. It really helps out. But this one just limits the travel. All right. What's the price on that one? $22.99. So you got a cool red gimbal there for you.
Red for racing.
Red for racing. Racing red, yeah. Just sits right in your stock X9D or X9D Plus Taranis. All right, what do we have next? We are the lead sponsor for the upcoming NAFPV event on August 3rd in Quebec. So if you want to go check it out, you just Google search the event, NAFPV 2018 in Google, and it'll pop up with the event page there. So check that out.
On Facebook, sorry.
Also on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Search for it on Facebook.
NAFPV 2018 on Facebook. It'll pop up for you with all the information you need. Check us out. We should be there. It should be a great event. It's always fun to hang out with the NAFPV crew. And then we actually have a special report from Tim, who's up at Flite Fest 2018. So, Peter, can you get him in on there?
All right. Hey,
All right.
What's going on,
There he is. He's already
everybody?
talking. I don't think he got sound yet.
Flite Fest here in Malvern, Ohio. It's just a couple hours away from our shop up in Northeast Ohio. Flite Test folks have put on a great show. It's huge, really. I think they're like 1,500 or so people, pilots registered. Just insane. We haven't seen, come on. Speaking of fly-ins, I guess I'll just go ahead and throw the pitch in right now. If you're interested in going to FPV Fest, help sign up now. We're trying to make sure that we got enough people to do it. We want to make sure that we can have a good event, and go through the site and sign up for FPV Fest, and that's in September 6th through 9th in Willard, Ohio. We got a 4,000-foot paved runway the town owns, and we take it over, and it's a great time. This will be the 4th or 5th year now we're doing it. So anyway, I'm gonna, without being able to hear or see any comments since we're doing this remotely, I'm just gonna ramble on. I'm gonna show you the runway. Looks like they are just gonna do a demo, so everyone's landed. We got a nice biplane here. I think it looks like a gasser. Gonna do a demo flight, but I guess get a view here of this wonderful flight line they got here. They just finished combat. I missed combat. They did that a little while ago. So people are going through the field to find their parts. Bean field is great, except things disappear fast. So huge venue here. Nice runway they got here for everyone to land. Vendors, obviously, we're here. Check us out. We've got stuff to demo and stuff to sell. We've got Vass, Mr. Alex Grieve, I'd Be Crazy is here. You can give him some trouble. A bunch of other vendors here. Buddy RC down here too. They're from right around the corner from us. They're a great bunch of people. Check them out, and quite a few others. I saw Tower Hobbies, Horizon Hobby, all those guys. I guess same company now. But yeah, it's a blast. This is going on through at least until Sunday. So check it out. Flite Fest East, and we're also going to be at the one down in Texas later this year. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm not going to ramble any longer. Come check us out, and hope you all, if you can't make it here, go somewhere else and get some flying in. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
All right, Tim, thank you for the update from Flite Fest. If you guys want to check us out tomorrow, I'll be up there. So if you want to see me, I'll be there. I know that's why you guys come to Flite Fest, to see me.
Yeah.
So check us out. We'll be up there selling stuff, and as Tim said, it's a great time. So we actually have a cool product here from Alec to show you guys about his Nano Goblin. Yep. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, real quick, in the comments, I see David Wooden asking how loud it is, the EDF.
Okay, the ROCROW?
It's not too bad. It's a small EDF, so it's not like a flying wing or anything that loud, but I don't know. We didn't have a decibel meter, but it's not bad.
Not annoying.
It's not annoying, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
a typical EDS, if you've heard one.
Yeah. All right. So, Nano Goblin.
What's the current problem with Nano Goblin that you feel when you're trying to cram a bunch of stuff in there, right?
I have kind of meaty fingers, and to get things in the back,
like a flight controller,
flight controller, regulators, really anything, servo connections, it's really hard to get in there. So got fed up with it, and we'll go to the close-up cam because it'll be easier to show.
You just took its top off.
Oh no, I just took my top off. Look at that.
So this is not completely done yet and ready to fly, but
it looks like an old school Eagle Tree system with all the wiring in there.
Yeah, the bird's nest, as they like to refer to.
But so what I've done, 3D printed these little, see if I can get them over the white, these little clips here. So these clip over the main spar, the back, in the stock build, the screws go over this wood piece, so that's going to secure it. And then in the front, to keep it from flapping in the breeze, I have a magnet.
And of course, you have the stock dimples from the mold from the factory. So if you got yours P&P, you wouldn't notice this, but it does have those inside there. You'd only see that if you got the kit. So if you do want to buy a kit and you want to have this top completely open, we're going to have those files available for you guys on...
Probably this afternoon. I just wanted to make sure I could get it together without it falling apart.
And what do you have to do to get this to go inside there? You have to cut it out?
So on the outside here is where I have it glued. I just used some
see you marked it.
foam tack. But I've cut about 2 millimeters off of this outside edge.
To kind of recess it inside
and
there?
Then it recesses it, makes it a little bit below flush with that. And then the bottom, you just want to have flush with the bottom or just a little recessed.
Okay.
So it puts a little bit of tension. Did my best to get the measurements exactly where the spar would be on these little clips.
And it doesn't seem like you're giving up any structural strength from the fuselage. If you try to flex that, I don't think it moves very much.
Go to the main cam so you can see it. But so this is just without the top, and it's got every bit of the rigidity of
it's not really getting any closer together right here, so I don't think you're losing that much structural integrity there, but you're gaining a whole lot more access to move, get in here and actually move things around, solder things if you want. You don't have to use tweezers anymore to get them inside there. So Alec, we'll have that available, you think, today?
I'll try to get it uploaded this afternoon. The only thing I'm a little worried about yet is the nose, since it doesn't have the top of the fuselage to actually glue to it.
You got a magnet in there, right?
I've got a magnet, but
you put some carbon spars in?
I might put some carbon spars in it. We'll see how it goes.
Just to reinforce it a little bit.
But yeah, then it just slides over the top, clicks in.
Listen to that positive click. Look at that. Can you show it from the side view again, how it clips in?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And you'll post that in the Nano Goblin Owners Group?
Yeah, it'll be in the Nano Goblin Owners Group, so...
If you guys aren't in the Nano Goblin Owners Group, and you own a Nano Goblin, well, you should be. So,
just,
send a request in.
See if I can do this looking at the camera. So you see it kind of just falls over the spar, falls in, and then clicks.
That positive click is so satisfying. So then if you wanted to secure it, you would screw the motor screws down in the back.
I have the motor just mounted to the bottom plate right now, but in normal, the screws would go through this top piece of wood also.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing this project completed. Looks very cool.
Johnny's daring you. He said you won't fly it with the convertible.
All right.
This is what we're going to call it, the convertible conversion?
I'll fly it like
the Goblin convertible conversion.
Convertible conversion. I think it'd fly just fine.
Well, if Johnny was doing this, it would take, a couple weeks for him to get it finished. But I think Alec can get it
It'd take him 3 weeks to put the wings on.
Well, the battery, that's Johnny, though. So gotta love him. Sorry, Johnny, gotta give you crap. That's what we do.
He started it.
Yes.
He started it by taking all day to fly his Anaconda at Pecan.
Let's not bring up old stuff. Let's let it die.
Yeah, no, that's not.
It's all right.
Johnny. All right.
Okay. So we do have the contest going on, guys. Peter, if you want to show up the contest in the background there, if you haven't already entered, you've got about maybe 30 seconds here to enter the contest by taking a picture of your Goblin. Alec, you might want to enter right now.
Can
you do that?
Done. It's ugly.
Take a picture of your Goblin and post it on there. By doing so, you are entered to win our 3S 3200 lithium-ion pack. So how many entries do we have right now, Peter?
Looks like we're still at 27.
We're at 27. So we're going to do a random number generator to draw this off. We're going to do it 3 times just to make some suspense and, make you guys earn it, I guess, by Peter clicking a button. So you ready to go, Peter?
Yep. You'll need to move a little bit.
I need to move. Yep.
There you go.
You got 14 there. Is that lucky number from last time?
There's the first one.
Number 4.
There's the second.
Number 19.
And the winner is number 14.
14. Who's number 14?
Well,
let's go through and count this. You win.
2, 3. Oh, we got to start over.
Pressure's on, Peter.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14.
Who is that?
This is Joe Mato.
We can't see it on the screen up here.
Oh, okay.
You slide it over.
I'm going to try.
So this is the winning picture here. Joe Mato looks like he has 3D printed a canopy for his Nano Goblin. Very cool job there. Looks like he's got his antenna mounted in there, too.
He had a support ticket like a week ago asking about a canopy.
Well, now he's got a battery. You want to show the battery on the side over here?
Yeah.
So this is basically our 2S 3200 Lipo pack. We've added a third cell for you guys. So if you guys want to pick one up, I think, what's the price on those? $26.99. So, of course, you can build them yourselves, but it's a lot easier to have it already done for you. And it fits right in the front of your Nano Goblin there, so even with the canopy, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you got too much junk in the way, Alec. If you only could get to it to move it out of the way.
Like 400 grand.
$24.55.
$24.55 is the price of that 3S 3200 pack. So if you don't already have one, pick it up. John, was it John who won?
Jose Mato.
Oh, Jose. Jose is the one who won this. So, Jose, you don't have to buy one, but maybe you can show it off to your flying friends on the Nano Goblin group. All right. That brings us to FPV Fest 2018. Tim talked about it a little bit on the live stream from Flite Fest. And basically, we're having a problem here, guys. We need you to sign up. If you haven't already, we have 14 spots left that we need to fill before the event is canceled. And what was the date on that? Is it the 20th?
20th.
20th, so that's
Friday.
next Friday. Yeah, 1 week from today. If we don't have 50 spots, we're gonna actually cancel this. We don't want to do it, but our hand will be forced if we don't get the 50 slots. So I know you have some family up there, and you always have a good
I'm
time.
from
You
Willard.
want to go back, right?
Yeah, I want to go back. Paid vacation home, right? Yeah,
So sign up for FPV Fest, Even Bright. You can see it on our website. There's a banner for it. And hopefully we'll see you guys there.
yeah, it's a 4,000-foot runway, cornfields in one direction for probably 15 miles.
So you can do a lot of flying.
Stay line of sight. Night racing, night flying in general.
We do our very best to make sure you have fun. So
Yeah, we do our very best to stay up all night.
yeah, let's have fun again this year.
The latest night was, 3 or 4 a.m. And
I don't know.
we
I
were
think
chasing
I went to
airplanes
bed
that were
early.
flying.
Yes, that's true. We're not going to talk about that, though.
Yeah.
We'll let Kevin Garland talk about that. All right, guys. If you're up at Flite Fest, hope you're having a good time. I'll see you there tomorrow. I think a few more of us are popping up there as well on Saturday. I think Ernie from Support is going to be up there. And I think Mike Snyder, shout out to you. We'll see you up there tomorrow. And make sure you guys use the hashtag StrixRC, hashtag RMRC. Peter here, if you're lucky and he likes you, Peter will repost your post and make it famous.
And it's only if he likes you. It's not if the content's good or anything.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Yes.
It's completely personal.
So if you can entice him to repost your post, maybe you should do more than just hashtag StrixRC. Maybe hashtag Peter or something. I don't know.
Hashtag I love
Maybe that
Peter.
wouldn't work. Maybe, hashtag I love Peter. That'd be great. Yes.
I would probably win.
That would probably win. So if you guys do hashtag RMRC, StrixRC, and I love Peter, then I think he might do it for you. His hand might be forced. So
I might be forced to repost that.
Well, guys, if you're not going to Flite Fest, get out there and fly this weekend if you've got good weather. I know I'm going to fly tomorrow a ton, as much as I possibly can, demoing planes. So, you going to fly this weekend?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's a solid maybe.
That's a solid maybe.
Okay. We'll take
solid. It's really hot out there, and
I don't want to hear it when it's
I'm a neutral
like 15
weather
degrees outside. He's going to be complaining then, too. So, it's got to be perfect weather for you to fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a fair weather flyer.
Sunny, 70.
We do
slight
fly
breeze.
FPV. You can sit in your car with the AC on.
You
could do that.
I'm very RF conscious, and I haven't.
If you're flying, locally, it's nice. Use a repeater.
Right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for watching and have a good weekend.
See ya.